Alright guys, welcome to another episode of the Poncho's Paint Booth, starring myself and the models that I'm going to be working on. Trying to keep quiet, sorry. So, first things first, if you haven't done so already, go to the corner, like and subscribe to Multi-Murdy Media. That is the page that the page, that's my YouTube page that you're watching right now. You will get this playlist, the Paint Booth, where we do what you're about to see. You will also get the Gutsy Ass Gamer. There's going to be several playlists there if there aren't already. That is, my playing through video games and through Twitch and all that stuff. And last but not least, you'll get the video format to my podcast, the Jankety Ass Podcast. Currently with me and my buddy Tom. Maybe some more later. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe there already is. I don't know. That's the magic of... That's a little inside Hollywood for you. Anyhow, for today, you'll also notice that this is another one of my small commissions titles, videos. And what I'm going to be working on this time, again, not a full model, that's why it's small commission. Or not a full scheme, I should say. But this time, I'm working on the Primaris Bladeguard veterans. I need a new... Let's see. God damn, that's still really bright. Oh, that's even worse. Okay. I'll have to keep this light on. Let's try it with just one guy. So the blade... Oh, you know what? I better know what the problem is. I did not refocus this thing. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Doesn't matter. Anyways. Actually, you know what? I'll just take it down to the workspace here. So let's switch up. There we go. Okay, let's see if that's a little bit better. Oh. So it's all white, so you can't see it that well. But this is the A single Primaris Bladeguard veteran. Oh, this one I can refocus. See if I can get this shit done right this time. There we go. It's a little bright still. That's probably as good as... Oh, there we go. That's a nice definition. Bladeguard veteran. As you can see, they are Space Marines. And more importantly, of the Primaris range. And these guys came out in the Indominus box last year. Or I should say 2020, depending on... Because I actually don't know when this is coming out. We're kind of getting to the end of the year here. But notably, they have big old storm shields, power swords, and Volkite pistols down here. And today, I've got 6 of these guys to work on, which I will need all my lights for. And as you remember, I did this once before already with a different model. That was with the suppressors. So I'm following the same scheme. Basically, what we're going to do is these guys don't really have much of a belt, but what there is, that's going to be painted matte black. You see there's kind of only like a little bit with the buckle and all that stuff. And then I'm going to go in on the leather and like all the pouches and stuff that he's got around and the gun holster. That's going to be done up with hardened carapace. That's kind of it's a very dark gray, almost brownish. And then the last thing I'll do in this clip at least, so go in with the Coelia green shade, and that is going to be used to do up the wings on the Aquila, or Aquila on their chest, however you say it, as well as the eyes. the eye lenses. So, starting with the black, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we got some beginner's details down on these guys. See if I can give you a more close-up view. You can see we got the gun, or what is it called? Holster, painted up. A little bit of the belt, some pouches in the back, and these this leather paint that I'm using. I'm gonna have to go over it a second time, but I'm gonna do that off camera, so it doesn't take up time. And then of course we got the Aquilas are now standing out, and I got some eye color in there. So I'm gonna let these dry off for now, and then whenever we come back, we're gonna start doing the purple trim all over the armor. You'll probably remember me having to deal with that, but that'll be soon. So stay tuned. Okay, so we got all those details done. As I mentioned I was going to do, I went back in and put in a second coat on the pouches and the holsters, just so that they're more of a nice solid color. Yeah, so those are done. So now what we're going to do is some of the more tedious stuff, and that is going to be going through all of the edges on these guys with our Druchii Violet. And by edges, I mean like armor edges, and also the webbing, kind of like behind the knees, as well as around the waist, and these straps in here. And then also in this case, unlike the guys we did, well, actually, what did I do before? Yeah, unlike the guys we did before, we also got the shields to do. So, gonna be going through this outer rim edge, I guess, and then just kind of around the cross and stuff. And yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but we'll get through it. So, got my color ready already. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, I'm going to give my back a little bit of a break, and I got 4 of them done. I still got 2 left. I'll come back and do these up, and then it'll be time to get into the cleanup. So for now, I'll be back in a minute. Are you listening to this show and thinking, man, I'd like to start a podcast, but I don't even know where to start? Well, Buzzsprout has the answers for you. Buzzsprout is a podcast hosting service that provides a number of valuable resources to help you on your podcasting career path. For one, Buzzsprout offers indefinite hosting of all your episodes and allows you to host as much material as you want, depending on the type of subscription that you opt for. Buzzsprout also provides a means for getting your show hosted to every major podcasting platforms such as iTunes, Pandora, Spotify, you name it. In addition, Buzzsprout also provides various means to get your show monetized through various sponsorship and affiliate programs, links to other paid hosting platforms such as Patreon and YouTube, and your own personal newsroom to learn all the tips and tricks for optimizing your podcast for the greatest return on your investment. If you're hearing all this and you're still interested, you can go to my link below and receive an Amazon gift card for starting a podcast hosting subscription that you'll receive on the second billing period of your podcast journey. Everyone has something to share, and there's no time like the present. Join Buzzsprout today. Alright, so getting through that edging was a little tedious. but we're almost done. Now, I did notice there is a small detail that I still have to hash out, I believe. Yes. So you'll notice that the holsters generally have these pistol handles. Oh, maybe you can't see it that well through the camera. There we go. So you got these handles, and traditionally what I've noticed with some of the models that were already finished in this commission, they were painted up with some sort of metal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through real quick with gunmetal and just hit those handles. And by quick, I mean real quick. So let's go ahead and do it. Alright, got that out of the way. And now it's time for the real fun part. And by fun, I mean not fun at all. And what that is going to be is it's time to, well, you saw me already go ahead and come in and do like the purple edges and stuff like that. And of course from some of the other details that I did up before. Now it's time to clean that all up. Because especially with the purple, it's kind of hard to get clean edges just by itself, especially here on the edge of the shield, or not the edge, but like the middle trim on the I don't know if you can see that well, but yeah, you can sort of see it's spilling all over the place because I'm trying to fill in, you know, a very thin line with a thick ass brush like this. So what I'm gonna do now is go back in with white, and we're just gonna clean all that up. Including some of the edges around the Aquila, which I did the green, and I got a little bit of spill with like the belt and pouches around there too. So we're going to address all that. It's going to take a bit, so here we go. Man, alright, we're finally done with the Bladeguard here. That was a lot of cleanup. And these guys have a bit more plates on them than some of the other models that I did, like the suppressors that I did earlier. But as you can see, Bladeguard got some details in there. See, yeah, maybe. Let's see if I can get some better detail here. Okay, that's fucking horrible. That's a little bit better. Just gotta find the photo. There we go. Bladeguards, done. And that is this small chunk of the commission done. Let's come back up. So, yeah, once again, there was another small commission sub-series of the Poncho's paint booth, as you can see still above me. And once again, if you haven't done so already, go to the corner, like and subscribe, Multi-Murdy Media. You will get more of this. You will get more of me. You'll get more of my other shows. Also, stay tuned at the end. I'll have all the links up. And, as always, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again.